was just thinking, from going back to the very beginning, when we were talking about the comparison between the tabernacle and Shabbat, and you said that the tabernacle, why build it? Because it's a place for Hashem to dwell. And why have Shabbos? Because it's a time for Hashem to come close to us with His presence. So is that...
One is a physical closeness and one is a spiritual closeness.
So that's actually combining time and place. And so maybe is that why Shabbat is called an island in time? I've always been fascinated by that concept of an island in time. Like it's just
There's a I'm trying to recall, but I have a whole list of different mitzvahs that make different means. We have, for example, mitzvahs that make our body holy, right? We have mitzvahs that make our soul holy. We have mitzvahs that make time holy, right? And Shabbos is one of them. Shabbos makes the time holy. Right? There are different elements in the world, and each one has a way for it to become holier. And yes, so Shabbos is a time. So I don't know exactly the terminology that you're using in island and time.
I've just read that. Right. I mean, I've read that for years and years. I don't know where it even came from.
Right, but I think the overall idea is that it's something which is unique to anything else in creation. The laws of Shabbos are so unique, and it's like you think for a second. Nowhere in the Torah does it tell us all 39 of the laws. That's handed down orally from Moses, Mount Sinai, to down generation to generation, till they wrote it in the Mishnah. And the Mishnah, it lists all 39 laws. And you think, who in their right mind would think of such laws? Really? It makes a difference if I take the bad from the good, right? It has to be divine. It can't. I mean, the rabbis weren't sadistic, right? So how would they think of such things, right? It has to be divine.
Are these 39 prohibitions considered fences?
So
that we don't...
Well, so these are 39. What they're called is avot, which is avot is like a father. Avot is a father. A father has children. There are smaller laws that come out of each one of these principles, right? These are categories, 39 categories of prohibitive law, prohibited activities, right? Each one, that's why you need more than just one book, right? As 39, just give me the list, tell it to me straight, and that's it, right? But because there's so many minute details that come and are extracted from each one of those principles, and some that you're like, where'd that come from, right? It's from a completely, you have to understand the essence, and that's one of the things that we did in rabbinic school, is that we had to understand what the source for each one of these 39 categories were. And now that we understand the source and we understand its application, now we can derive from it every single law. Right? So that was part of it, is to really understand the essence of the prohibition. Not just, you're not allowed to do this. You have to understand what's behind it. Right? Which is how we actually started defining, at least as students, that it wasn't just work that was prohibited, it was creative labor that was prohibited. Because work, there's a lot of things that fall into the category of work. And at some point we'll get together for Shabbos dinner at my house, and you'll see that we work, my wife and I, tremendously, it's a lot of work. We have a lot of people at our Shabbos table, right? That's work. It's not creative labor, though. Right?
So that's cool.
What?
When you're preparing.
No. You're not allowed to cook it. Everything is cooked before you light candles. Everything's fully cooked. Now, there are things you can do. You can have a hot plate. But again, everything's got to be prepared already, completely cooked before Shabbos.